On April 30th, 1980, I was eating lunch with my now wife, Linda Mays, and a good friend, Dennis Kroniak, when a car came careening past our window and flew into Lake Erie. I was there because I was part of the road crew with the Metropolitan Opera. We all ran out. By the time we got outside, I had seen there was already a gentleman pounding on the window. The car had gone about 50 feet out, and the pier was about 12 feet high. The car was floating, looked like a large station wagon. I stripped down all my clothes, took my shoes off, which I was taught to do in the United States Coast Guard, and I hit the water. Swam over to the car, and by then the young fellow that had been pounding on the window had to go back because of the hypothermia. Water was 40 degrees that day. It was April. There was another gentleman in the water that had come very close to me as the car sank. The woman had locked the car doors, and it was impossible to break the windows. The car sank front forward, I guess because of the weight of the engine, and went straight down. At that moment, Tiffany bobbed up to the surface. The gentleman tried to grab Tiffany, but he started to drown himself, and I grabbed her away from him. And he grabbed onto me, and I told him I'm sorry. I could only save her, not him. And I threw her on my back to keep her out of the water. I don't know what happened to him. I think he made it back to the dock. I know he did, and was pulled from the water. There was another gentleman that I found out later that worked in the restaurant that also hit that water, but had to be immediately pulled out. I made it back to the dock, and people daisy-chained down to get Tiffany off my back and swooped her away to a hospital. I then fell asleep and started to sink, but got entwined in a garden hose as I went down, which was tossed by Linda Mays and Dennis Kroniak. I was then pulled from the water, and that's how the story started, with my recovery and Tiffany's and our lives together, and how we landed up 18 years later on Oprah. I got the accolades for taking Tiffany back to the dock, but there are 3 other gentlemen that were just as brave, and they should be recognized. If somehow or another somebody can come forward, tell me their names, and see what happened to them, and how their lives were changed just like mine. Please get in touch with me through my Facebook or my name, Nathan Lichtwar. Just Google it. I thank you very much. God bless everybody.